This is the modified pigeon stretch. All you're going to need is a yoga block or just something soft to elevate one of your knees. You're going to start in a quadruped position, just like this. Hands are underneath shoulders, knees are underneath hips, and your abs and your hips are relaxed, okay? Just relax everything. Place that yoga block in front of one of your knees and set your quadruped position up where one of your hips is right over that knee. The leg that is not on the yoga block, in this case it's my right leg, I'm going to straighten it up and I'm just going to turn my leg under like I'm starting a normal pigeon stretch. But I'm only going to go as far as I feel just a little bit of tension there. I'm going to relax the leg and point the toe, and I'm going to bring the back knee up, not putting it down on the ground. I don't want to shift my hips back. I want to stay over the top of the knee of the leg that I'm stretching right here, and I just want to put my knee right against the shin of the leg that's turned under, just like that, okay? Now, from here, all I need to do is take my elbows down to right where my hands are. So I'm not going to drop back like this. Again, I don't want to shift back. I want to reach my elbows out to where my wrists were, and I'm just going to relax in this position. You should immediately start to feel some stretching in your back pocket on this side. If you feel pinching on the hip, you either slid your hips back too far, or you can just remove the block and do it from the ground. That means your hips are pretty tight. We need to ease into the elevation right here. So once you find this position, let's inhale through the nose very passively, slow and relaxed. Exhale, open mouth, and give me a slight push away from the ground. Nice subtle reach just like that. Now holding this position, let's continue to breathe like that, and every time you exhale, you can slowly shift your back knee to the ground, increasing the stretch, but doing it with your breath. So nice and slow, inhale, exhale, sink, and increase the stretch. Now, if you get into this position and you do not feel a stretch in that back pocket, a lot of times your hip is going to be so tight that it's shifted your whole pelvis the opposite direction. So I want you to think about where your tailbone is in space, and you want that tailbone pointing directly behind you. Another thing that you can do is put yourself against a wall like this so you have a little bit of leverage going forward. So if I do the modified pigeon from here, get myself about a foot away from the wall, block under, straighten the leg, cross and drop. And now I've got some leverage with this back foot to push me forward slightly, really going to get a deeper stretch here. And now I have a little bit more control over that tailbone to say, all right, I don't feel it because I'm sitting over here. Let me use that back foot to straighten me up. And then I'm not going to be super aggressive with it, but if I kind of pull my tailbone up into that left glute that I'm stretching right here, I'm really going to feel a nice stretch. Give it a shot, guys. Good luck, and don't forget, shut your mouth.